Hello and welcome to KSG Explainer. The topic of the video is India elected Solar Alliance chief again. India and France were re-elected as the president and co-president of the International Solar Alliance for a term of 2 years at its third assembly on October 14, 2020. The third assembly of the ISA was attended by 34 members ministers, as many as 53 countries and 5 signatory and prospective member countries participated in the assembly, the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy said. 4 new vice presidents were also chosen to represent the 4 regions of the ISA. The representatives of Fiji and Nora for Asia Pacific region, Mauritius and Niger for Africa region, UK and Netherlands for Europe and other regions, and Cuba and Guyana for Latin America and Caribbean region assumed the vice presidency. The Assembly also approved the initiatives of the ISA Secretariat in institutionalizing ISA's engagement with the private and public corporate sector through the Coalition for Sustainable Climate Action. 10 public sector organizations in India presented a check for $1 million each at the time of the assembly. Speaking in the plenary, the president of the ISA Assembly and India's Power and New and Renewable Energy Minister R.K. Singh said, "Solar energy has come a long way in the last 5 years and is now the fastest growing energy source globally. Solar energy is already contributing around 2.8% of the global electricity, and if it trends to continue, by 2030, solar will become the most important source of energy for electricity production in large parts of the world." 6 programs and 2 projects are now underway covering various aspects of solar energy. A robust pipeline of more than $5 billion has been developed for solar energy applications to meet lighting, irrigation, drinking water, and productive energy requirements of the ISA member countries, which have been so far largely deprived of modern energy services. The ISA has aggregated a demand for more than 270,000 solar pumps across 22 countries, more than 1 GW of solar rooftop across 11 countries, and more than 10 GW of solar mini grids across 9 countries under its respective programs. The co-president of the Assembly, Barbara Pompili, France's Minister for Ecological Transition, reiterated France's involvement, pointing out that of the 1.5 billion euros of financing the country has committed for solar projects in ISA member states up until 2022, 1.15 billion euros has been committed to the concrete projects. France has also supported the collaboration with the World Bank to mobilize financing. A facility, Sustainable Renewables Risk Mitigation Initiative (SRMI), should help mobilize 18 billion euros in private investment to finance more than 10 gigawatts of solar projects. The first project is being launched in the Mozambique with the support of France and the European Union. She further announced that under the framework of the ISA Star C program, the French National Institute for Solar Energy (INES) will very soon launch a specific program for the small island states of the Pacific. The ISA Assembly was also presented with the report prepared by the World Resources Institute. The report identifies the sources of funds, opportunities, and constraints in scaling up solar investments and the contribution of ISA in assisting member countries. The Assembly welcomed the move of the ISA to work with WRI to develop a roadmap for mobilization of $1 trillion by 2030. The Kingdom of the Netherlands, Bloomberg Philanthropies, New Energy Finance and Climate Works Foundation providing the required financial and technical assistance for preparation of the roadmap. The roadmap will also analyze the potential for mobilizing further investments in solar energy going beyond solar power projects to solar energy applications in transportation and cooling and heating, and for implementing the vision of One Sun, One World, One Grid. In the wake of the global pandemic, ISA responded by setting up ISA Cares, an initiative dedicated to deployment of solar energy in the healthcare sector. The initiative aims to solarize one primary health sector in each district of target member countries. Australia has provided 92,000 Australian dollars for the ISA Cares initiative in the Pacific to provide ongoing reliable solar energy for health centers in the region, helping remote island communities reduce reliance on costly and uncertain diesel fuel imports. Other initiatives presented to the Assembly were the Demand Aggregation Initiative for 47 solar home systems and 250 million LED lamps in ISA member countries launched in August 2020. Membership of the ISA has continued to grow since the second assembly in 2019. The ISA is now supported by 68 member countries and a further 20 countries are in the process of becoming members. The ISA is an initiative that was launched by the Prime Minister of India and the President of France on November 30, 2015 in Paris on the sidelines of the COP21. The overarching objective of the ISA is to collectively address key common challenges to the scaling up of solar energy in the ISA member countries. The organization has often been seen as New Delhi's response to China's OBOR One Belt One Road initiative that aims to expand Beijing's influence through massive investments in the infrastructure projects. So ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today. Thank you so very much for watching KSGindia.com. The entire channel is based on the studies of UPSC examination. If you liked our video, kindly click on the like button and let us know in the comment sections that what other topics do you want us to discuss on this channel. Thank you so very much. Stay tuned.